Friends, today is election day in the United States. And here in Randolph County, we have an issue on the ballot that, should it pass, will have devastating effects upon the future of our county. The issue of which I am speaking is that which would authorize the sale and manufacture of alcoholic beverages in our county, essentially making Randolph County a wet county. There are some things that we need to consider before going and casting our vote in this matter. Alcohol is a device that Satan uses to deceitfully destroy the lives and souls of many people. Over 1/3 of Americans drink regularly, meaning that $10 billion is spent on alcoholic beverages every year. Therefore, it is sad to consider that while many people are losing their jobs and losing their homes, they still refuse to remove the pacifier of alcohol from their mouths. And people continue to drink despite the fact that between 20 and 50% of hospital beds are occupied by people whose illness is directly associated with alcohol use. People drink alcohol despite the fact that over 50% of all arrests in this country are due to alcohol-related crimes, and that over 50% of 7th grade students and nearly 90% of high school seniors have experimented with alcohol. Alcohol is further consumed despite the fact that alcohol is the leading cause of death among 15 to 24-year-olds, and despite that 40 to 60% of all fatal car accidents involve a young driver who has been drinking. So when will we say that enough is enough? What will it take to open people's eyes to the danger of alcohol? Well, God has always known this danger. It should be no mystery to anyone that drunkenness is included among the works of the flesh, which will not allow an individual to inherit the kingdom of God, Galatians 5 and verse 21. In addition, the use of alcohol impairs the qualities one must possess to be pleasing to God, such as self-control and reason and sound judgment. Now, it's difficult at times to live and to act properly before God when one is sober, let alone while under the influence of alcohol. But some will defend social drinking by stating, well, I can control myself. I don't get drunk. Well, drunk by whose standards? Your standards or by God's standards? Besides, you should know that the very example that drinking sets before others condemns it before God, 1 Timothy 4 and verse 12. So could anyone who defends social drinking be willing to say that they believe that they could convincingly have a righteous influence upon others with a drink in their hand? That they would want others, especially children, to follow the example that they're setting? That when Jesus comes in judgment, they would be perfectly comfortable meeting him with an alcoholic drink in their hand? Sadly, billions of dollars are spent to advertise the use of alcohol and to make it seem fun and glamorous. To drink, we're told, is to go for the high life, to enjoy life to the fullest. We're told that when you drink, it just doesn't get any better than this, and that when you drink, life is good. You must know that Satan never is going to give the true picture. Satan disguises himself as an angel of light, 2 Corinthians 11 and verse 14. Makes himself look good. Makes sin look good and enticing. Never do the commercials of alcohol companies show the guy in the gutter who's lying there in his own vomit, or the family that has been destroyed because a loved one has struggled with alcoholism. Neither do they show the hungry children because their mom and dad spend all of their paycheck on alcohol. Never do they show the families that are grieving because their loved ones have lost their life at the hands of a drunk driver. And neither do they mention God's displeasure with it all. Friends, make no mistake, sin is found in alcoholism. and sin is deceitful. Friends, whenever you go to the polls today, vote no to the sale and manufacture of alcohol in Randolph County. Thank you for listening today. Have a good day.